Hold on to your helmets, Browns fans. The Cleveland Browns have been playing it cool this offseason, but all signs point to a blockbuster quarterback trade just around the corner. What's really brewing behind the scenes in Cleveland's quarterback room? Stick around, because we're breaking down everything you need to know about the Browns' potential game-changing move and why it could reshape their 2025 season and beyond. The Cleveland Browns have been surprisingly quiet this offseason. No major free agent splashes, no big trades yet, just the usual offseason grind. But insiders like ESPN's Dan Graziano are hinting that a significant trade is likely coming soon, and it's all tied to one critical position: quarterback. Heading into the 2025 NFL season, the Browns' quarterback room is packed. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dillon Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders are all vying to win the starting job. But with 4 viable options, it's a crowded quarterback carousel, and something's got to give. Let's break down the current situation. Joe Flacco is the veteran in the room. He brings experience, leadership, and a steady hand. But the Browns are in a transitional phase, and Flacco's future with the team isn't guaranteed beyond this season. Then there's Kenny Pickett, who has been under the microscope since being drafted. The Browns are eager to see if Pickett can take the next step and solidify himself as the long-term starter. His development will be crucial. Adding to the mix are 2 recent draft picks: Dillon Gabriel, a 3rd-round pick, and Shedeur Sanders, a 5th-round pick. Both quarterbacks bring youth and potential, creating a fascinating dynamic in the QB competition. This quartet is competing for a starting spot, but as Dan Graziano points out, the Browns are likely to trade one of these quarterbacks before Week 1 to ease the logjam. The most probable candidates for a trade: the 2 veterans at the top of the depth chart, Flacco or Pickett. So what might this trade look like? If Joe Flacco loses the starting battle to Kenny Pickett, his experience could make him an attractive trade piece for teams looking for a veteran backup or bridge quarterback. Conversely, if Pickett doesn't win the job, his youth and upside might intrigue teams willing to develop him further. Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders seem less likely to be moved early given their draft status and potential. But the NFL is always unpredictable. The Browns' coaching staff is reportedly dividing reps to gauge who leads the pack, and the way they manage practice and preseason will likely hint at who could be traded. A trade of this nature would have ripple effects across the NFL. The Browns could free up salary cap space and roster spots to target other needs or invest in supporting Pickett or whoever wins the job. For the quarterbacks involved, it's a chance for a fresh start and opportunity elsewhere in the league. For Browns fans, it's a pivotal moment that could define the team's trajectory over the next several years. And don't forget, the Browns' quarterback quandary underscores the complexity of building a winning team in today's NFL. Balancing veteran presence with young potential while planning for the future is a challenging puzzle. So Browns Nation, are you ready for a quarterback shakeup? Who do you think will win the starting job? Flacco, Pickett, Gabriel, or Sanders? And who will be the odd man out and possibly get traded before the regular season kicks off? Make sure you hit that like button if you're excited about the Browns' offseason moves. Subscribe for all the latest NFL updates, and share this video to get your fellow fans in on the conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear who you're rooting for and how you think this trade will shake out. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned as we follow every twist and turn in the Browns' quest to find their franchise quarterback.